Hey, it's Jose and Eric. One more review before we finish it up. Um, so this one's very different. This is from Rabbits Foot Meadery. Okay, I've never seen this before, and I decided it might be interesting. Okay, for two reasons. One, there's some honey in here, which means it'll probably be sweet. The other thing is that from what it says on the side, 8.2 alcohol, which is pretty strong. A little bit of literature, so I'll read that real quick. Fermented with traditional barley or Belgian barley, yeast, and candy sugar, we have taken the liberty of adding generous amounts of the finest honey to create this one-of-a-kind ale of the only ale of its kind. Lightly carbonated when bottled, with a thick head and fantastic Belgian lace when poured into from a tap. At 8.2 alcohol, it is similar to a triple, but paler, drier, and lighter body due to the honey. The style is often named after the devil, and of course, we have taken the opportunity to do the same. Our version, Diabhal, or devil in Irish, Diabhal. There you go. So, as you can see, it's got one of these springs on it. Okay. And a seal so that cops, if they ever pull you over, can see that you did not break the seal, hence you were not drinking. I learned that at Dale Brothers Brewery, they need to put a little seal on top of it in order to prove that you weren't drinking and driving. So there you go. So it's open. Let's try it out. It has a little bit of water. You don't want that water, please. Whoa. It's a little different in color than I expected, just so you can kind of see. I wasn't expecting it that bright, even though it is honey. And this is not a huge bottle. This is actually a little smaller. I would say it's closer to a single, meaning that you could drink this all by yourself if you wanted to. Because this is what a normal size bottle looks like. It's very similar. But when you put it up right next to it, it's quite a bit, it's not too much smaller, but I mean, you can't really tell from that because, you know what? Let me stand up. Because you can't tell because the background is black. It's a little smaller. Not a whole lot, but it's a little smaller. So I would call this a single. A small single at that, because this is what I would normally call a single. Okay? So it's a small single. As you can see, didn't really fill the whole thing up, but it's supposedly strong. So I've never heard of this brand before. This Rabbits Foot Meadery. Meadery being mead, ancient or old beer or something of that nature.
Whoa.
Okay. Give me your interpretation.
That was kind of like sour a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. It's really like bright.
Would you say like tart?
Tart.
Tart?
It's almost like a cider.
Really? I'm not too fond of ciders.
Neither am I.
But it's a beer for sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah. The dude said it was a beer, so I would assume it's a beer. Okay, so I got that at a Bevmo, okay? Bevmo, okay? On Valley and Grand. The guy said it was a beer. The beer was in the beer section, said it was a beer. At the very end, there's a hard cider, so I'm not sure. It was kind of towards the end, but said it was a beer. Said it was a beer. So let's see. 8.2. What is that, 2? 8.2. I've never heard of a cider at 8.2. So, but, we'll see. I know moonshine can be pretty strong, and that doesn't taste anything like beer. So, Yeah. That is really sweet. It's really tart. It's not bad. It's just different.
It reminds me of cider.
You know what this is? For those people that drink wine, and I mean serious wine, okay? And then you have the people that drink that Stella Rose, like Moscatos, the sweet Moscatos, that are super sweet.
I don't like it. I'll give it a 4.
That's what this is. This is to beer what Moscato is to wine. Now, it's not bad. Okay, I don't think it's bad. Okay, it's not bad. I could drink this, but I couldn't drink a lot of this.
This is probably the most I could drink.
I was gonna say like no. I was gonna say this is probably the most I could drink. This bottle would probably be the most I could drink, which kind of makes me wonder, or not wonder, but makes me think that that's probably why they put it in that small bottle, because you can't really drink a fucking 6-pack or a 12-pack of that. You can't, because it's too much. It's too tart. It's too. This would be good with food. You know?
Maybe.
Like if you eat something that's kind of heavy, like gravy or some shit like that, something with gravy or something like heavy like that, and you need something to like cut through it, this would be your drink. You know? But on its own, this is a girl's beer.
I'm sure, the other people could appreciate what they've done, or, the process. But as strictly a beer drinker, this is, I don't know if it's above me or below me, or it's, whatever it is, it's not on my level. We're saying, it could be higher than my level, or it could be lower, but I'm not into it.
You know what, it's true what they say, this is very lightly carbonated. You don't really get that sort of bite from the carbonation. You don't.
I'll get a 4. I'll give it a 4. For sure.
I'm a little confused in this, because now it's just like... because the dude said it was a beer. Now, if this was a cider, it would rank higher. But if I have to rate this as a beer...
It tastes like half a beer, half cider. It tastes like kind of like 7-Up is in there, too. Or something.
You know what? This is really tart.
I don't think it's beer. It looks like a beer.
I don't know.
This is fucking weird. This is your second time chasing a weird beer.
I know, this is... I have bad luck in weird beers, yeah. I saw it and I was like, it might be interesting.
I got
8.2, I'm like...
I got one a long time ago that had a Joker on it. It happened to be fucking cider, and I gave it to Dad. I was like, this shit is fucking nasty. I thought it was beer. It looked kind of like this, too, a little bit.
You know what? Okay.
The more I drink it, I might give it a 3.
This is, I would say, a girl's beer. It's really sweet. It's really tart.
Or someone who likes, Stella. You know what I mean? Like, someone who likes, like, the Stella kind of wine is trying to find some kind of gateway to beer or something.
Yeah, okay. So this is what I'm going to do, okay? Our sister, she loves that Moscato stuff, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have her come out here real quick and see what she says about this beer. Hopefully she's not watching that movie. So, be right back. What's up?
This is nasty. I'd rather drink a Bud Light than this.
Okay.
What's with your grin?
Because look, okay, all right, just try it.
This beer sucks.
What's it called?
It's called Diabhal.
I don't like the way it smells.
Try it first. Come on.
No.
You know what? It's okay. It kind of tastes like Moscato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
See. Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like the Sutter home brand.
Really?
Rather than a better brand.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's what I figured.
Just like Moscato. Right?
Thanks.
It's
Okay.
nasty.
So here's the thing. All right. So in
I took it as a fucking shot.
yeah, in doing this, I guess I would have to say that this is, if you're into craft brew, this is a 3-4. It's too sweet. It's too tart. I'm not really digging it, you know. And see, here's the thing. We saved these from before. We saved these from before because you never know. You never know, and you need something to wash your palate with. Okay, but you know what? I could see.
Sorry.
Let's say we go to a party.
No.
And some girls are like, I don't like beer, blah, blah, I want to drink all this crap, this sweet wine, whatever. Hey, have this Diabhal. Ugh. Sorry. They might like it. They might like it. Because it's beer, it's super sweet, super tart. If they're not into beer, they probably like this. Just like Moscato. I'm serious. This is the epitome of what this is, what Moscato is to wine. This is to beer what Moscato is to wine. That's all I have to say. Now, do I regret buying it? Yes, in the sense that I didn't get a good beer out of it, but now I know not to buy this. Okay? And you know what? This wasn't too much. I think it was like $5 or $6. Okay? Something like that. I can't remember what it was. Okay?
Hopefully Rabbits Foot Meadery isn't just ciders or beer ciders.
We'll have to check it out. We probably should have checked it out before, but you never know. You see something you don't know, and it's a risk you take. It's it was a $5-6 risk.
Yeah,
wasn't bad. It's not terrible. It ain't a 0. Put it that way.
It's a 4.
It ain't a 0, but it is what it is.
I couldn't get it. Maybe someone who drinks like the Stella Rose or whatever would appreciate it more than I do, but for me being strictly beer, I have to give it like a fucking 1. I fucking hated it. There's nothing that I didn't like about it. Except for the alcohol content.
The alcohol content is good, which made me think it was going to be good. Because at the very least, if it doesn't taste like what it supposedly should taste, it'll, kind of get you messed up. It'll get you to your buzz quicker, and you'd have to drink less of it, which is, good and bad. But, I don't know about that one. I just, if a girl didn't like beer, and I was like, I got the beer for you, and now I know, if your girl doesn't like the drink, or if you know a girl that doesn't like to drink beer, this is the drink for her. Or him, whatever, okay? But someone that's been drinking craft brews and just brews, for a long time,
just beer.
You do not. That's probably not a good go-to beer. If you're like, hey, you want to waste $5, then yeah, all right, you want to waste $5. I could tell you could probably waste $5 on something better than that. But it is what it is. I would say it's 4 at the most. I'm sorry. 3-4. 3-4 for me. It's pretty low.
It's 1.
But only because it ain't my thing, not because, like how we said, it might be above us, it might be below us. We don't really know. We're not experts, but we only go off of taste. So this might be better for you.
Oh yeah.
That's if you like sweet beer but not too sweet, too sweet. There you go. It's a limited release, so if you see it, buy the fuck out of it. And you know, happy beer hunting. So we'll enjoy our last ones, and that should be it until next time. Okay?
Turn off.
That's it.
All right. See you later.